guys, welcome back to another video. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Today's video I am going to be talking about things that are not talked about enough about going into college. I feel like this is something that is very helpful, and as I've talked before, I am someone who is trying to be as helpful as I can to just help people. Today I am going to be talking about things I wish I knew going into college. I feel like you find so much once you're in college, not before. So that's going to be today's video, and yeah, without any further ado, let's get on the video. Alright, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna get through all the things I want to say. It just depends on how much I'm talking, because I wrote like a bunch, but hopefully I do, especially right now, because I think right now is like people are getting accepted, and I just want to help those people out, like be just a little bit more ready than you normally are taught in high school. I do sound a little different, by the way. I'm getting better from a cold, but it doesn't matter. Just a heads up, I know this is not like, this just depends on everyone's situation. This is something that I personally feel like should be talked about more just in general, but I know it depends on like the type of college you go to, just everything. Not saying that this is completely true for all cases, but anyways, now let's get on to the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is that I feel like everyone is scared of just being new to such a big school, being scared to going into something new. I went into a 4-year right away, and my first thought was I was not gonna fit in because everyone is so smart. I am someone who tends to care way more than I should of what people think of me. This is one of my big things I need to fix, but I just felt like I was gonna get judged, and I just felt like I was gonna be so new, and I know that I was gonna be the only one, but in that case, I just had no friends going into the same college as I was, and I just felt like I was gonna be alone and this and that, which I feel like most people do when going into college, because it's something so brand new. But I do want to say that everyone is really friendly when you go into college. Like if you try to talk to some people, I'm 100% sure they're going to talk to you. However, it is hard to make friends. Moving on to the next one. It's really hard to make friends, depending on situations. Like if you're a really friendly person, then go ahead and just talk to everyone. Everyone is doing their own thing and they look so serious, or they're just scared. From the cases, for my case, or from the things I've seen in my school, I feel like everyone is just, we even talked about it in my English class actually, how everyone is just scared to talk to someone just because they're doing their own thing. First of all, there's a million people there, and second of all, just people are just doing their own thing. They're in their own little world, and they're just, I guess, focused on the things they need to be focused on. However, they will talk to you if you talk to them. Sorry if I'm not making the most sense. I'm trying to be as more specific as I can, but I just also don't want to be oh yeah, this is true, 100% true, because it's different in many cases. But I just feel like this is something that's should be talked about. Next thing that I would say is kind of important to know is that, well, I'm pretty sure that's been talked about a lot, but you make your own schedule depending on what times fits the most for you. This is different, however, because it's wow, you make your own schedule. You have to wake up early. You don't have to, do this and that, like how it is in high school. You have certain times, your classes, which is 8 to 2 or 3. This is different. You make your own schedule. You say, oh yeah, I want a class at this time, and then you can have a certain break, and then you have another class, and then you can schedule them at whatever time you want. However, yes, you get to make your own schedule. However, they give you a certain day and a certain time that you get to pick your classes, which is kind of unfair to me personally, because everyone has like either an earlier time than you or a later time than you. It's your classes that you want to take and those times, and most of them are full depending on the time you get. Like for me, for instance, I've like tried taking classes like maybe like in the afternoon, but apparently everyone likes taking classes in the afternoon, and since they have earlier times than me to pick classes, they're all full. So I have to end up taking either earlier classes or really late classes, which it sucks. It's just a little warning. Like it might be fun to make your own schedule, but it just all depends on the time that you have. Another big thing I think it's really like good to talk about when you go into college, like most high schools tend to be revolving around, everyone knows pretty much who like each person is, or they might heard of who that person is, and you know, people tend to care about so many things, so many like unrelated things that shouldn't be cared about, you know, but people tend to like gossip and this and that. I just feel like it's really, really important to talk about when you go into college. Everyone just minds their own business, just goes about their day, and they do not care about what you're doing. They're just going about their day and figuring out their things, just like how you are. So just don't worry about being or caring, or like if they're like judging you, they're not. Now, when I'm talking about people being like independent and doing their own thing, this is the next thing that I will be talking about, which is you being more independent. I feel like that's talked a lot about, like going into college, like you're gonna be independent, you know, your teachers are not gonna tell you what to do, this and that. Your teachers are, my teachers in high school, they used to always tell me that nobody's gonna tell you what to do, and that is very much true. You're more independent in college. You as I said, you make your own schedule. That's your choice. You go to class, that's your choice, because as you go to class, some classes don't take attendance. Those classes like do like have homework and this and that, but they don't require attendance. So it's your option if you want to attend or not. You're more independent into choosing your own choices. More independent not only for classes that what you will do with your time, you know, where you will go, if you will want to go to office hours or not. It just all depends. Again, it all depends, because it's either like if you're dorming, like, you know, you get to go out with your friends, you get to be more independent as in like personal things, or if you're commuting. I'm commuting, and I feel like it's more independent as in like your work, your choices that you make in school, and just in general like your self-independence, I guess. It's a good feeling of like becoming more independent. So yeah. When it comes to the work, I will say that everything is online. Depending on your teachers, of course, but I just feel like most classes now are online. Like everything is online. Like of course you'll attend lectures, but homework and work and all that is going to be through like Canvas or other websites that your teachers will assign you. But all the homework, everything is online. No more like paper, like handwritten or anything like that. No. Everything is through computers, and like I was talking in my last video, you expect to be using notebooks, you know, and taking notes, which you can, you are more than welcome to. But what you will see, and I feel like it's more useful and more helpful, is using an iPad to take notes, since you have like different apps to take notes, and you know, like you have everything there, which is really helpful, and it helps you get like the speed of the teacher, because sometimes teachers be going fast. I started with notebooks in college, and I was like, okay, like, you know, and I saw everyone using iPads, and I was like, hold on. So I was like, okay, like it's okay, like I don't need an iPad, you know. But I like noticed that like everyone was done writing, and I was over here trying to like write everything down, and you know, trying to, because I'm a person that likes to use colors and highlight everything, and I was doing that, but it was like really hard because the teacher was going so fast. So I got an iPad, and I found it really helpful to, you know, take my notes in that and do the things I want to too. So it's just very helpful. You don't have to, but It's very helpful. College is more different than high school in the way that in high school you can talk to your counselors, you can talk to your teachers. There's like more availability in the sense of you going to talk to them and, you know, them being able to talk to you. In college, however, it's really hard to talk to your counselor. You have to make an appointment to talk to them, which they're always booked. So if you want to talk to your counselor, do it right as you need to, like right as it, like don't wait to make that appointment, like make it. It will be booked and you will have to wait like a month. I'm not joking, you have to wait like a month to talk to them because so many people want to talk to them. You get like one counselor for like the major that you're in, and it's like really hard to get a counselor. As to your teachers, I would say that it depends. Like some teachers are really like communicative and like they will like respond to you as fast as they can. Some teachers take more time, but it just all depends. In college, there are many resources. I know there is a lot of resources in high school, depending on the high school that you go to, like, you know, the career center or, you know, all those resources that your school may have. But in college, you will walk and you will see the many resources, like the buildings of anything. Like for me, like taking an example, when I walk, I see like the women's center or something like that. They have like, you feel safe because you know everything's about women. Like they give you so many like helpful resources for you, like personally and also for school, and like it's a safe space for you to do your homework and this and that. There are many resources in college, so I would take all of your tuition for advantage. Like use all those resources that you have and use them. Aside from the resources, like something fun, there are many clubs, there are many frats that you can join, like many hundreds of clubs, I'm telling you. There's an anime club in my college, which is like, I've never heard of that. Yeah, there's many types of clubs. If you want to try something new or you want to have a little fun, try that. Try clubs, go into a frat. I've heard frats are really fun. I personally wanted to join one, but I just feel like with commuting and the work I have is not like something that I'm really much available for. But yeah, I just feel like college has many different things that you can join, and you know, everyone just welcomes you with their open arms. Not sure if this is something talked about enough or like just talked about in general. You will see people way older than you. Like, you know how in high school you're in your grade and you go, you know, you're a freshman, so you have classes with freshmen. You're a senior, you have classes with seniors. College, it's much different. Taking a class with seniors, juniors, or whatever, I will say that you will see older people. Like amazing, because like, you know, they want to pursue their education, which is really nice. I'm just like a little shocked by seeing that, but because you're not used to it. But yeah, I mean, you have classes with people way older, which is pretty good. Okay, so this would be it. I hope I got enough information for you guys, especially the seniors that are going into college soon. I hope I gave you as much as information as I could. Just wanted to help you guys and, like, you know, talk about things that are not really talked about enough. But anyways, just my piece of advice would be just be prepared to be more independent and, you know, to live your own life and to pursue that career that you want to, and just really just have fun, you know, enjoy all the 4 years that you will have of your education, and just enjoy that as much as you can. You'll find things that you didn't know about yourself and make more friends and live that life, you know. Just, I would recommend get as much as information of the college that you will be going into, because that will help you along your journey. Anyways, guys, that would be it. I really hope I was helpful to you guys and gave you some information that maybe you didn't know, or maybe you did know and you just got more information out of it. I wish you guys all the best of luck of going into college, when it's that time, of course. But I would say enjoy the best out of you can of these last couple of months of high school, of your senior year, because I'm gonna tell you that the summer that comes before going into college is the best summer that you'll ever have. to just enjoy every single bit you can of high school and summer, and when you're going to college, I wish you guys all the best of luck. Yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, which is down there. Let me know if you have any suggestions of ideas that I could do for my future videos in the comments down there. And yeah guys, I will see you guys in my next week's video. Bye!